Hi. I was wondering can you say more about the benchmarks that you used for the evaluation?
Yeah, well, the benchmark, we are doing that in the following way. First of all, is that so we actually use two types of the secure computation tool. One is from the EMP, and the other one is the one from the scale Mamba. So for the EMP one, we just use the EMP to analyze the offline and the online and combine the number together. For the scale Mamba, we have an online version only of the scale Mamba, which we use that to obtain the online cost. And for the offline cost, we are using the MP speeds to get the offline computation overhead. So that's basically our experiment method. And so basically that how we evaluate different components and combine the time together.
So I have a question for you. What is the future direction that you could explore in this setting?
Yeah, well, so as you can see that although we achieve malicious security, the performance still is just, I would say, just nearly practical. And if we want to make this system really practical, there are still a few work that need to do. We are aware of some possible direction on this. For example, as you can see, this system use a little bit generic secure computation. And we have integrity guarantee from MAC that is for each of the data. And people have been thinking about whether you can have batch MAC so that you can reduce the cost of for the integrity. And there are also ideas about that whether we can reuse the design in metal, the prior work, which actually is much faster because it doesn't put the computation inside secure computation. And there's also some consideration about whether we can just build malicious security directly from metal. Yeah.
And yeah, thank you. And we also have a question online. So Michael asked, is there a physical difference between accesses when swap is used? If so, can the differences in performance be measured in order to reveal the actual operation?
Actually, the set and the swapping will be actually quite similar. But I would say that so actually, I think the question is whether or not the true or false will have differences in the computation time. And it will not be because that we are doing that in secure computation. And actually, as you can see, when it's a false operation, we're actually still doing the data swapping. But we just make sure that basically after swapping, actually the data are still the same. So yes, so it will not leak coming information.